sweet for me until I stumbled along the river and fell in. The snake's back on his feet, walking down the street. He's coming for you, but baby, I'm coming too. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love.
Hello, everybody. It is September 9th, 2025. That's 9/9/25. I am Drew.
I'm Tara.
This is America's #1 twin sibling, Chicago-based sports and entertainment, butthole buffoonery, 69 celebrating. We are the wettest podcast east of, west of the Mississippi River. We have the best calves in the business. We're the hottest hot mom walk pod around. You are the Juicy Gang, and we are MELLONfights.
MELLONfights.
MELLONfights. MELLON fights at gmail.com. Email us. Email us. Get it out of the way right away. Email us. Email us. Email us. Email us. MELLON fights at gmail.com. Email us. All right. We got there. Tara's 40th birthday was over the weekend. Tara's an old hag of a gal now. Tara, how you feeling as an old hag of a gal?
I'm feeling good. Feel pretty much the same. I had a
No,
really
you're
fun.
old.
I'm
I
old.
feel old. I feel it.
No, I don't feel old. I had a really fun weekend. I got to get back into kind of a little bit of a routine because I was having too much fun, eating too many treats. And now I gotta to focus in on getting healthy for my 40th year in life.
You got about 6 years left in you, I feel like. 7.
Of what?
Life. You may live longer, but 6-7 years and then it's over. You're old. You're an old hag.
That was not nice.
That's not nice?
No.
Oh, wow. What's not nice
6
about
or
it?
7 years left in life. I might live longer, but
You're going to live
I
longer.
won't be living a life worth living.
Yeah, it's old.
That's in
47, 48, it's over after that.
okay.
It's over.
Well, you're doom and gloom because that's
I'm
not
5
great.
away. I'm already 5 away from that point. It's over after that, Tara.
Okay.
Just
Keep
look
telling
into
yourself
it.
that.
Look at people who did things after 40, 45. Not a lot. Except for like presidents. Presidents? You don't want to be president, do you?
Never.
Presidents.
I could never be the president.
Tara, who's your favorite president? I don't actually care. Don't tell me. I don't really like any of them.
I don't either. I'm
They're
over 'em.
presidents. They're presidents.
They aren't doing shit.
No, they're doing shit. Just a lot of bad shit.
Yeah.
We talk.
Yes.
They're all doing all sorts of shit.
Well, I meant they're not doing shit for us.
No, yeah, that's true.
They're doing shit for themselves, the wealthy. It's all
Tara, brought
money
that-
grab.
I brought about Max this week. I haven't had a Max on the show in a
Ooh.
while. Brought back the Max this week. Max Cherry. Brought it back.
I love
Ain't had it
Brad's.
in a minute.
I love Brad's drink.
Brad's drink, yeah. I guess we talked about this.
Yeah.
Tara said when we talked about Pepsi being made, but yeah, Pepsi originally called Brad's drink. And I think they should go back to calling it Brad's drink.
It's pretty
So we're the official Brad's drink podcast in America, I would say, right?
Oh, 100%.
100%. So we got a lot of things to talk about. We're obviously going to talk about the NFL season. I guess we're not done talking about the weekend. So did Tara's birthday. Tara, what was your favorite part of your birthday weekend?
Oof.
We went to
It was
dinner on
also good.
Friday. We had a party on Sunday. We went mini golfing and to the Dells on Monday.
It was like the perfect trifecta of birthday activities.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. The dinner was fun. Got a little dressed up. Went out and had a nice dinner with the fam. Sunday, had a semi-surprise party. Knew it was going to be a party. Didn't realize how many people. Didn't realize how much effort into decorating and making it super special Mom was going to do, and it was amazing. And Dad had so awesome decorations,
I helped.
pictures. Drew's great too. Picture collages around. It was just so nice. Lots of friends were there. I got overwhelmed at first, but then eventually I settled right in.
Yeah, when you walk up at first and there's just a bunch of people everywhere and everyone thinks they're going to be the first person you talk to.
Right.
That's the thing is everyone like tries to like walk up to you. It's like, relax.
Yeah.
Like people are there for just a second. I got to go. So they want to say something really quick. It's like, homie, ain't really about you. So
Right.
I feel like the
So I
same.
went
I
around.
mean, the same thing happened to me as well. Not my birthday, but I don't really like see these people that often. So people were like, I was still setting stuff up when I brought you back. There was things I had run errands to set up, and people would like try to. I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. I'll get to you. I'll get to you.
I'll get to you.
So, I feel like for you, obviously, that's even more so the case.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what to do. So I went and I like gave everybody a hug and thanked them for being
I mean, probably
there.
having me there probably helps a little bit because then it's like someone else that can like, they can like pretend like they're talking to somebody in the family, you know.
Yeah. But then once everyone kind of like, because we were all in the living room or the parking, driveway. And Drew pulled up and as I pulled up, everyone was cheering. Then I got out and I'm like, okay. So hugged everyone. And then finally people started to disperse and it wasn't like they're just standing there. That's what kind of stressed me out. Yeah. I was like, oh, just there's food. There's go eat, go drink.
Yeah. What was your best moment of the party?
My best moment?
Yeah. Was there a part of the party you enjoyed the most? There's a time that you're like, this is fun. This is the part I like the most.
I liked it when I settled in and people started to leave a little bit. So I didn't feel as uncomfortable just sitting in one place. Because I was like, oh man, I feel like I should be going and talking to every group of people. But then once they started to leave and everyone was kind of just together and we could just like chill and chat and goof.
I think your cat's chasing a bug.
Are you chasing a fly?
I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps
your voice is so low today.
The way I'm talking, my actual like voice.
Yeah, I don't. It's. Weird.
I think it's just because I'm talking calm and slow.
Mm.
So plus you're 40 now. Maybe your earrings change because when you're 40, you can't hear higher pitches. Like as you get older, the high pitches go away. So maybe this is the way my voice always sounded. You're just not. You're just hearing it different because you got them old ears.
No, I'm pretty sure it's because you've been talking a bunch this week, and
I talk a bunch every week,
and your voice is just a little raspy.
I don't know.
I think
it's just I think it's just the way I think it's just because I'm talking calm, not a lot of energy. It's lack of energy more than anything. I'd say wait until I get fired up. We'll be fine. So yeah, that was Tara's birthday weekend. We obviously NFL started as people kind of left. We really got to enjoy football. Red Zone we watched a little bit of. We had to put the Packer game because we were around a bunch of Packer fucking nerds, so we didn't have Red Zone on for the second round.
Yeah.
And then obviously the Sunday night game was a good time. And then last night's game was good. The Monday night game.
It was good.
So yeah, Tara, let's just get right into a little bit of football here. What were your big takeaways from the unless there's something else you want to talk about before we get to football?
No, we can talk about football.
We'll talk about football first. We can go back to like there's other things in the world I want to talk about. Let's just get into football because it's like obvious because that's basically what started happening at the end of your party is we sat down, built a fire, and watched some football.
Mm-hmm. I did like that part too. The fire was great.
Yeah, always a good fire. Yeah, Ravens, Bills, probably definitely the best game of the weekend.
It was such a good game. The Ravens really let that one go.
They did. What was your big takeaway from that game?
My takeaway is the Ravens should have won, but
that's not a takeaway. What's your big takeaway from that game?
My takeaway is that the Ravens and the Bills are the best teams in the NFL right now. They're so good all around. I mean, the thing is Josh Allen just really, like, he doesn't really have receivers that are known, like no big receivers, but he can just throw to anyone because he's that good and elevate them.
Mm-hmm.
And Lamar's the same way. And like Lamar just opens up the field so much. He opens up the field for Derrick Henry. He looked great. Just two really good teams. Fun to watch. That's like
Yeah.
the type of football I like to watch.
Yeah, they're probably. I mean, obviously. It's like it's. I just don't think it told us a ton because those two teams were going to be two of the best teams in the league. They just were. So nothing changed after watching that. My only thing is, I just think that John Harbaugh is really bad at the end of games. Like people like to blame Lamar, but I think that's John Harbaugh. You know, they're pounding the ball with Derrick Henry, and then Derrick Henry does fumble late in it, and then, but the Ravens still have the lead at that point after they get the ball back, and just because he fumbles the ball, they don't go to Derrick Henry again. It's like I think you run Derrick Henry 3 times, get a first down, just run him and get a first down. Like I don't understand it. That's bad coaching. The guy doesn't. It's not like the guy fumbles all the time. It was a freak play. Run the fucking ball with Derrick Henry, you moron.
Yeah.
Like that's bad coaching. That's on the coach. You give the ball back to Derrick Henry. I don't care that he fumbled. Sometimes people fumble. He's been in the league for 10 years. He fumbles every once in a while. Guess what? He's not going to fumble on back-to-back drives. That would be fucking insane.
Right.
Like it's not like when your quarterback throws a pick, you don't throw the next drive.
Right.
Run your play. Run the clock out with your best player, probably get a first down. They didn't stop him all night. They hadn't been stopping him all night. He just happened to fumble. He fucking dominated them. That's bad coaching. I fucking hate these coaches and all the credit they get. They are not very good. Go back to your best player. Listen, I know Lamar's their best player, but at that time of the game, they're just like, you've been pounding it down their throat. Run it with him. Run it with Lamar. Just run it down the throat.
Well, that's the thing. It's like you need to get some time off the clock. You
they
don't
ran
want to
some
leave.
Weird fucking misdirection sweep play with a fucking non-factor. I don't remember who it even was. It was like, what are you doing? Like one of the receivers. It's like, this is fucking stupid.
I just hate when coaches think that they're being smarter than everyone else because most of the time they're not. All the time they're not.
Most of the time they're not. You're right. You know, the ones that are smarter, and they win. They win games. But yeah, so that was my big takeaway from that is those two teams are going to be there at the end. I'm not really who cares. Like, I just don't take a ton from it. It was fun. Mm-hmm. Bad coaching at the end. Ravens should have definitely closed that out when they were up by 15. I'm like, man, this is basically over. And I was like, I guess it's really not. It's only 2 touchdowns, I guess, and a 2-point conversion. But well, I forgot we didn't even talk about it. Like at the end of the first half, we were like, they happened to get down and get a field goal right before the half. And we talked like, oh, what if they lose by just that? And they did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That field goals ended up what that cost them was that 3 points before the half when they got to kick a field goal with 1 second left. I can't believe they left. In my opinion, there shouldn't have been time on the clock. That's just my opinion. But I don't care. I'm not rooting for either of those two teams. I only root for the Ravens because I got Lamar as my fantasy quarterback. For 7 years in my dynasty league. But whatever. Plus, I like watching. That's my style of football.
Yes,
lots of running, lots of running, and then some big pass. When they do pass, it's usually like a nice big pass play. They don't really dink and dunk a lot. The Ravens. But yeah, other than that, NFL. What were your other? So we both covered the Jets. Did cover +3. Tara did the thing where she's like, they're going to win, which is fine, but we only bet the line. So Jets +3 was a cover. I think you weren't wrong. The Jets came to play in that game. Aaron just happened to. Aaron's on a team that might be good. He has like a lot of like talent around him and a good coach. It's his first. To be honest, it might be the first coach he's ever had in his career. That's not really true. I actually think what's his name's a good coach.
McCarthy?
No, their current coach. McCarthy's a fucking brutal coach. He's terrible. LaFleur's, I think, a solid coach, but McCarthy was terrible. And actually, under LaFleur, Rodgers was good. Like he had like MVP seasons under him, I believe.
Yeah.
But obviously, different deal in Pittsburgh. Good program. I mean, Pittsburgh and Packers are very similar when it comes. There's just consistency. The Jets are not that. So it's actually I actually think what Fields did was a little more impressive than what Rodgers did because Fields is making a team that Rodgers made look bad look solid.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Fields thing is overdone. Like, I think he's a solid football player, and everyone's
He
like,
is a solid football
the
player.
worst. And he just isn't the worst.
He
Like, you
just has
can win with
been,
him over a lot of other guys
and
because he can
it's
do a
like
lot of stuff.
the situations he's been in have been
Brutal.
terrible.
Brutal.
He was in Chicago with that whole debacle.
Yeah.
Then he was in Pittsburgh
With
with Russell.
Russell, and
And
they
it's like,
wouldn't, and they were winning. The funny thing is, they were winning with him as the starter, and they brought Russell back, and they didn't win as much. That was actually bad. That was actually kind of dumb on Tom. That was bad, Tomlin.
yes.
But yeah, and then obviously my pick was the LA. I'm sorry, LA. Was the Las Vegas Raiders +3, and they also covered. They won outright.
Yes.
And I think that was the right call there. So we are starting off 2-0 as a podcast on our underdog picks of the week, Tara.
We did it.
Underdog picks of the week. Did you catch any? Well, I wasn't really paying that much attention to Red Zone. Did you catch any commercials pop up?
I didn't really watch any Red Zone. I
didn't know.
chatting with people.
I have a guess that they maybe didn't do it, or maybe they did it very little because they got such bad backlash.
Yeah.
I didn't notice because I was busy because the party was going on during the Red Zone. So, any other football takeaways from the weekend, Tara? What else caught your eye? Anyone else that you were like, oh, they're going to be better than I think, or they're as dominant as I think, or oh, they're going to be way worse than I thought?
I think the Packers are going to be better than I think. I think that Micah already looks awesome and made a very big impact on their defense. Which bums me out. Let's see, who else do I think is going to be good?
The Cowboys look like they're going to be about what they've been.
Yeah.
They played decent against the Eagles, and their offense looked solid at points, and the defense looked okay at points. So they're going to be in the mix. The Eagles look like the Eagles, hard to tell. They didn't play great. They didn't look like a Super Bowl winner, but at the same time, they were good enough.
Right.
The Chiefs lost, but had moments where they looked okay.
It.
Chargers, actually, maybe the Chargers are that team that is the team that finally makes that jump this year.
Right.
They looked good in that game against the Chiefs. And I think maybe Harbaugh has Herbert playing at that level he's hopefully that people want him to play at finally. I think that's the team to look out for. After the week one, that's the team that I looked at. I'm like, that could be something.
Yeah.
That could be the team that really is making that next leap because the coach has been there for multiple years now with the same quarterback. They got a lot of talent around them. I think that the Chargers, to me, are the team that looks like a team that could make that next leap and be the team that we're like, oh, this is when it changed for them.
I think the Vikings are actually going to be really good. I think that, they were down and JJ McCarthy didn't look great. And then he figured it out and didn't get down on himself. And he came back and won that game. And he looks like he's a baller. So I think that they're going to be good. He has some great weapons too. So that's awesome. Their defense looks good. I don't think they're going to be Super Bowl winners, but I think they look good.
Here's my thing. Sure. They got a nice running back situation. They got awesome skill players. It is going to come down to McCarthy. My only thing is he did that against the Bears, and the Bears are kind of a joke. Like they can't figure it out. They're just not run correctly. I don't know what they should have won that game. The Bears should have won.
Yeah. 100%.
I just think that they're just not very good. So anything that happens against them, I don't take a ton from. But Minnesota will be serviceable. But the problem is, I don't think they'll win that division. That division is just really tough with the Packers looking good, and the Lions aren't going to be as bad as they looked that first week. I just don't believe that.
No, I don't either.
I would say,
but they did not look good.
I will say one thing here popped up on ESPN. Dolphin star Hill accused of domestic violence. That's the least surprising thing. The least surprising headline I'd ever see come across my face. Hill's estranged wife alleged in court finds that he committed domestic violence. And it says it was she claims 9 different times or something like that.
Sounds about right.
And then his lawyer's like, that's all lies. Yeah, of course that's what they say. But guess what? If a pig oinks, it's probably a pig. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that a saying? Is that a saying? A
I
pig
think it
oinks?
is.
It's got to be a pig.
If
That's pig oinking, if that pig oinking, he a pig.
I think it's if it oinks like a pig, it smells like a pig. It's a pig.
I'm pretty sure if it's that pig
anything.
oinking, it a
If that
pig.
pig oinking, it a pig. Yeah, that's.
Yeah. So that's
We hate him. We already know that.
We hate
I was
him.
listening to people. I don't even remember what I was listening to, and they're talking about like who, like, because obviously Miami is a mess right now. Bad vibes. Nobody seems to want to be there. Tua looked like crap. And it was like the question was, what team would he'll go to that would be like the most unfair? And to me, I'm like, he's not good anymore. I don't think. I was like, nowhere. He's not going to be good anywhere he goes.
No,
because
I really believe he's at that same point that what's his name from the Steelers?
Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown. I think he's at that point in his career where it's just like he's kind of got to an age where his body isn't as fast as it was. There can be moments, but his head is he's such a dummy and he says such stupid shit that it just, doesn't really make any sense.
No, I'm like, any team that would, like, he's not going to be a difference maker on a team.
It happens over and over again, especially the head cases. Like there's guys like Larry Fitzgerald and obviously Hopkins for the Ravens, who, stand up dudes who seem to like, didn't something come out about Fitzgerald? Something weird. I don't know. Anyway, just guys that, at least on the football field, guys that handle themselves in a certain way, those guys tend to last longer in the league. Like they can drop off a little and then still be productive with the team. Hill's too much of a mess. It falls off quick when you act like that. But yeah, like think about how long Jerry Rice played. Guys like Hopkins, Fitzgerald. These are guys that were, they weren't making a big show about themselves all the time. They tend to last longer in the league. The drop off doesn't seem to happen as much because they're willing to fucking put in the time and put in the work to be a football player, where these other guys are worried about other bullshit. And then so you can't, once you get to a certain age, your talent doesn't, you're just like natural talent starts to fall off a little bit. And if you're not putting in the work, you're just not going to be as good.
Right. And like someone like Des Bryant too, who maybe had something left in him, but people were like not willing to take a chance on him.
Right. Because
he was just not worth the headache because he did have some drop off. And I feel like that's what Hill's going to be. And now with this, who knows if someone will take a chance, but I wouldn't.
Any other takeaways from the NFL season? Our first week?
I don't think so.
Nothing? All the football? Nothing? I guess you didn't watch a ton of it.
I didn't watch a ton of it, yeah.
We'll get back to it next week and watch a little bit more of it when you watch a little bit more of it.
Danny Dimes, he had quite the showing. But again, it was against...
Yeah, for week one is its own weird thing. We'll know a little bit more next week.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously the good teams that played each other, you get a good read on. But other than that, it's hard to kind of know what's going on.
Yeah.
The Ravens lose every week one, it seems like. So they didn't look bad, but they just blew it. Let's see here. Let's do our underdog pick of the week. Let's do it before we move on to other stuff. So it's time. It's time for MELLONfights underdog pick of the week. Week 2, I am 1-0. Tara is 1-0. MELLONfights is 2-0. Let's get it going. MELLONfights underdog pick of the week. Tara, you got it pulled up?
I'm pulling it up right now. It's just taking a second.
It's just taking a second. Well, there is a game. It's Tuesday. Let's see here. MELLONfights underdog pick of the week. Drew 1-0. Tara 1-0. Can we get to 2-0? The answer is yes. We will get to 2-0. Let's see here. Oh wow, Thursday game's kind of solid. Like I just mean in general as a game I want to watch. Underdog picks of the week. Tara, we got. I don't want to say too many of them just in case you pick them.
Oh shoot! I was looking at a Monday game. I can switch it to something else.
Yeah, let's try not to pick the Monday. We can if you really need to. but I prefer you don't, because the Monday game is just sometimes we record before it. We usually record before it, I would say.
And you don't like when I do like 1.5s, right?
No, that's barely an underdog. That's basically a
Okay.
pick.
I think I got one.
Why were you going to do Colts plus 1.5 at home against the Broncos?
No.
Okay. Oh, Patriots plus 1.5 against the
Yeah.
Dolphins.
Just because
I don't know. Those teams both suck ass.
I know.
Go ahead, give me what you got.
All right.
Carolina.
My pick is going to be the Carolina Panthers plus 6.5 at the Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, wow. Tell me about it.
I just think the Arizona Cardinals are terrible. I think that's a big line for a team that's not very good. I know that Carolina's not good either, but I just don't see the Arizona Cardinals beating anybody by 6.5. Kyler Murray is little. He's not very, they're just not very good. I didn't watch their game, so maybe they're great, but I don't think they are. It seems like a really big line. That's what I'm feeling. Is that a bad pick?
Is it a bad pick? I think picking Carolina for anything is a bad pick. They're a bad football team. I mean, Cardinals just beat a bad team. They won by 7 at the Saints. Carolina might be as bad as the Saints, and the Panthers. The Panthers lost to the Jaguars by 2 touchdowns. Tara,
Okay.
I mean,
maybe I'll change it.
you can leave it if you want, but I think you should look around a little. I wouldn't put anything on.
I know.
I
I
think
feel like
Arizona is a definitely more capable team in my opinion than the Carolina Panthers, but you can take them if you want.
No, I just am struggling because I didn't watch a lot of football this past week. I really want to do a Monday game, but I won't. I'll do.
There's plenty to pick. I'm looking at it. There's stuff all over the place. Actually, I don't know if I like much of it.
I know.
Honestly. As I'm looking at it, I don't know if I like much of this at all.
I just feel like, I mean, that's a big line, but I believe in it.
Which one?
The
Panthers?
Ravens. No, the Ravens.
I mean, just keep with your Panthers pick if you like it. If you like it, I just don't love it. But I'll tell you at the same time, the Cardinals are not like some sort of like consistent team. Like over the last under the Kyler Murray regime. In fact, most of the games are pretty like down to the wire and sloppy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it because the only other one I like is a Monday night game. And
all right, so give it to me again and tell me why.
Okay.
I kind of cut you out since you were paying attention to my face.
I know.
Yeah, the Monday night. I don't hate the Monday night game. Oh, there's 2 Monday night games next week.
Yeah, it's the first one that I like. Okay, my pick is the Carolina Panthers plus 6.5 against the Arizona Cardinals. At the Arizona Cardinals.
Right, but tell me why again, because I cut you off. Like, really sell me on it. I need you to fucking sell me on it.
I'm struggling to sell you.
I don't want it to be like, I don't know, I just don't want
couple of crappy teams playing each other, and it's a big
No. I want you to sell me on sell me on Carolina, man. Sell me on them. Don't tell me they're both crappy. That's not sell. That's like stay away from that fucking game. Then that's if your reason you pick them is because they're both bad. That's a bad reason to pick them.
Carolina has. Okay, so this is the battle of the small quarterbacks.
Here we go.
We got Bryce Young and Kyler Murray.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to win? Who's going to be the winner of this game? Kyler Murray, he's at home. People would say it's going to be him. It's going to be him. But I just don't see it because Carolina, people are picking them as like being a good team this year, like kind of a sneaky good team. I don't think that's it, but I think they're going to have a couple games to get people excited about them against bad teams. And then they're going to not be good. And this is going to be one of the games that get people excited about the Carolina
So they're
Panthers.
excited about it. They're excited about an 0-1 team.
No, because they're going to win.
Right, but they've already lost to the
Ooh,
Jags.
I don't like this pick.
I think you should change. I know. Every time you talk, you can't talk. You're not talking about with any confidence, so I'm not going to let you pick it. I can't let you pick it.
Okay.
Look at another game and just get a vibe.
Okay.
Get a vibe on another game. Pick a good fucking team, or find a shitty fucking team that's favored. I mean, that is a big line, but I think Carolina sucks ass.
It's such a big line.
They have terror. They just have nobody on their team. They stink.
Okay, let's.
No, you're gonna be mad though if Carolina covers. So keep it.
I know.
Keep them.
But I might keep them, but I don't really have an argument to why. So it's just I don't like any of them.
Do you want me to go and then you think about it?
Sure.
You want me to go and you think about it, and then I'll show you how to do a pick. All right. So my underdog pick of the week. My underdog pick of the week for week 2 is going to be the Washington Commanders plus 3.5 at the Green Bay Packers. I think that Green Bay Packers looked good, no doubt. But I think the week 1 was weird. I think that the Commanders are actually a good team. I think that I've been saying it. Daniels is going to have a big year. I don't think year 1 was a fluke. I think his second year is going to be good. I know they're in Green Bay. But I also just think that this Commanders team is just got something in them. The Packer thing could go. The Packers have been really inconsistent in the Jordan Love era. And I think that the Washington Commanders have not been inconsistent. I think they've been fucking cool. And I think that Jaden Daniels is cool. And I think Jaden Daniels plus 3.5. I think they go in and they honestly beat the Packers in Green Bay on Thursday night. Because Thursday nights can also be weird.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Jordan Love hasn't played the best under, national TV eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually think Washington Commanders plus 3.5 at the Green Bay Packers. That's my pick.
I like it. That was a good one.
Jaden Daniels for president. Get the National Guard out of there. Get Donald Trump out of there. Get Jaden Daniels in the White House right now. I'd take that. That's my favorite president. Jaden Daniels. Did that get you there? Did that help you out?
No.
Now that's how you pick an underdog. There's just so many options. There's really,
there aren't. I don't like any of them.
You like Carolina. You can do the Monday night one if you really like it. It's just we won't have it an answer, but that's not that big a deal. We won't know if you're 2-0 or not next week, but that's okay. It doesn't matter.
Well,
pick the thing you like the most. I don't care if it's a Monday night game. I just think that
I will have Carolina on the back burner, just paying attention to it, but I don't have an argument to why. So what my actual underdog pick of the week is going to be is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers plus 2.5 at the Houston Texans. I'm a believer in Baker Mayfield and the Bucs. They just won a close in-division game in Atlanta. Was it the best game I've ever seen them play? No. Baker's got weapons, though. Baker's got freaking moxie. They're a good team. I like them. I think
how about the fact that Houston just isn't very good?
Well, I'm not there yet. I'm not a believer in CJ Stroud. I think his first year was kind of fluky and he really hasn't been anything since. And I don't think it was a sophomore slump. I just think that they're not very good. They don't really have the talent. I just think that they're a little overrated, and people think of the Texans team from 2 years ago and they're not that team.
Sure.
And I think that the Buccaneers have an upward trajectory and they're a good team. They're coached well. Baker's awesome. Their defense is good. They're feisty. I like them.
I think feisty's not even, I I just feel like they're a solid team. I
They
feel like
are.
them.
They've got like good ass players that like sometimes you don't think about. Like when you're thinking of good receivers, you are thinking of like the Justin Jeffersons and the Jamar Chases of the world. But Mike Evans is a stud. I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
Chris
mean, Mike
Godwin's
Evans.
going to be back yet, but I mean they're. I don't know. I'm just a fan.
It's a good pick. It's on Monday, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter if it comes. We just won't be able to talk about it next week when we record. We are recording on Tuesday this week, obviously, but that's probably not going to happen next week. So yeah, that's our underdog picks of the week. With a bonus pick, Tara does kind of like Carolina. Plus, what was it? 6 or 6.5?
Plus 6.5.
The only other one I could see kind of happening is where was it? There's a chance that Jacksonville is good. Jacksonville plus 3.5 at the Bengals. Bengals are another team that's just like early in the year, they're super inconsistent. Jaguars looked a little bit better this last week. And I also do like the Las Vegas Raiders plus 3.5 at home on Monday night. But again, I didn't want to pick Monday night. Raiders at home against the Chargers. But at the same time, the Chargers, I think we actually find out if the Chargers are for real, weirdly enough, even though the Raiders are not like the best team ever. Just like Chargers, if they want to prove that there's something, they need to go win that game on a Monday night against a team that they should beat. But they might. I could see him losing it. So those are just a couple to look at. But my final pick is the Washington Commanders plus 3.5 at the Green Bay Packers. And Tara, give me yours one more time.
Mine is hold on, I gotta look. Mine is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers plus 2.5 at the Houston Texans.
Okay, there it is. MELLONfights underdog pick of the week. That's football for the week. That's enough football. We talked a lot of football. 36 minutes in for a non-football fan. So sorry. Not that sorry. Tara.
Yeah.
You want to jump into a list? Is there anything else entertainment related you want to talk about before we move on? Is there anything that caught anything you're watching? Anything catch your eye? Anything exciting going on? Anything?
I didn't watch any new shows this week. So I don't
but
have
nothing
any
in the
shows.
media caught your eye. VMAs were on. Did you watch any of that?
So I didn't really watch any of it, but I did see a chunk of Tate McRae's dance where everyone was losing their minds.
Dancing in the dirt.
I don't know. Maybe I
don't see it.
It didn't even look cool to me.
It looked really forced in week. Like I keep seeing all these memes where it's just like my cat at 2 a.m. and it did have that vibe to it. It just wasn't like that sexy to me. It was like
it wasn't.
It's trying to be. Tara, I'm telling you, she's trying to be sexy, and she doesn't have natural sexiness. Like she's like, and the weird thing is, she's like technically beautiful girl, I don't want to say not classically beautiful, but like what's the word I'm looking for? She's like, I don't know, as far as beauty, like generically beautiful. She's like a generic hot girl, in my opinion. She's just a generic hot girl. She doesn't have that it factor to me.
That's the thing. I think that she's fine. The moves are technically good. It's just, to me, it doesn't look
She isn't oozing sexuality like Britney Spears
or even oozing like coolness. There's just
like
no
Britney
vibe.
Spears, Prince, like these people like don't have, like, she's trying so hard to be like this, like sexy. I actually flipped a little bit now. I didn't think I liked Sabrina Carpenter, but I think hers is of like a natural, like the more I'm paying attention to her, she is trying. I don't know that I think she's like naturally kind of a good performer and does a really good job, and like she knows how to like use her body and project. She's projecting with her body, which I don't think Tate McRae does. It all feels very within and like dead eye. Where I think Sabrina Carpenter's is like, she definitely knows how to perform and she's doing a good job. I think her like trying to be what's the word I'm looking for? Provocative is a little forced. That part of it is maybe feeling a little forced to me, but the actual just like her being a performer and like a pop star, I think is real. Tate McRae's feels like she wishes she was Sabrina Carpenter,
feel
wishes
like
she was Britney Spears, but I don't think she is.
they're like pushing her so hard too, and I don't understand it because, and like her voice, to me, she sounds like a Camila Cabello, but not as interesting as Camila Cabello. I don't know. It's just I can't.
And Camila
And
Cabello is another person just like who's naturally just when you see her like that person's hot. That person's cool. Like Tate McRae thing that doesn't make any sense to me. Nor did this guy named Youngblood or something like that covered Ozzy Osbourne, and I just like people keep acting like it's so great, and I'm like I think it sounds fucking terrible, and it's corny, and just like Ozzy again, another guy who he was just naturally himself. Where Youngblood feels like he's doing a cosplay of a fucking like a metal guy. It's like it doesn't feel real to me. Where I think Ozzy was doing it first, so it was like that's who he was. He was just a fucking weird dude. Where Youngblood's like, I'm sexy, and like it feels like a guy. Again, it's just like the Tate McRae thing. It feels like a person who did in a movie playing, like a rock star. You know what I'm saying? It feels like a person in a movie playing a rock star, like they're an actor doing an act. Where that wasn't Ozzy. That's not what Britney was. That's not what Bruce Springsteen is. That's who they are. Like it is an act on stage, clearly.
right.
Even Taylor Swift, it's like it's all her whole persona is an act, but these two people I'm talking about look like actors in a movie trying to portray that. Like they're not like I'm not saying they're not real musicians, but that's the vibe I'm getting from them. It doesn't feel like like natural to me. It doesn't feel like it feels like they're like, oh, I want to be that, so I'm gonna act like that. It's like corny cosplay to me.
Yeah,
that's what they
just to me it's just the dance doesn't look like, especially with Tate, it's like these dances don't look cool.
Like Doja Cat, we saw a little bit of the Doja Cat performance, and that to me was like, oh, this is a person who knows who they are, and they're doing they look cool. It's like there's an idea. She has an idea of who she is,
right?
And it's cool. Like I liked it. I liked what I saw for like the 2 seconds I watched it, and then I rewatched it back later, and it was good. She's a good dancer, and it's cool.
Right.
Like, is Doja Cat my favorite music? No, but I think I get it. I get what it is.
And it's like when Beyonce's dancing, like she is dancing and she's performing. Even J-Lo, who's like not a good singer, she at least like dances. And
I just saw a video of her from like the other night, like 50. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
People can't stand her though. It's really funny.
Yeah, because she's a fake sandwich.
Here's what I will say: the fact that they put the VMAs on ABC for the first time, or whatever it was it ABC?
I don't even know.
Whatever channel it was on, it was like on network TV for the first time, and people cared about it, and people were caring about it, and that I like. I will say that, like, people are talking about the Tate McRae thing, they're talking about the Youngblood thing, they're talking about all the performances. Good. I want that. And yeah. I've been saying this to her. I'm predicting that like a lot of these things are coming back because like the young generation, the stuff we're complaining about, like that people want to say boomers are complaining about, young people don't like it either. They're like, oh, live stuff is cool, or like these things are like, it's cool. This stuff's cooler than like, and like I said, people are going to go back to going out in the world. Like TikTok's going to, in my opinion, die because people are going to get sick of it. I mean, it won't die. There'll be a version of it, but long form stuff will come back. Everything's going to come back. Young people love going to movies. Tara they love talking on letter, and then they all can go on TikTok and talk about it. But like the movie part, they're going to, which is good. And the music videos are people are caring about the music videos again. That's good. That's a good thing. Yeah. Like those are things that have kind of gone away, and they're coming back, and that's a good thing. That was my big takeaway from the VMAs. Other than Tate McRae being just fine. I don't know who won a single award. Because no one's talking about that. That I like though. Again, they're just talking about the performances, which is the best part of the VMAs anyway.
Oh, exactly.
So, other than that, I can't really think any pop culture stuff from the weekend. So let's get into our list.
Let's do it. Which one?
Let's get into our list. So let's start with our top 5 things from the state of Ohio. So, so this is MELLONfights, and we've been doing 50 states in 50 weeks, 1 week off, and 1 week of the 13 U.S. territories. Top 5 things about those states. This is the top 5 things about the state of Ohio. Which I had, there's some decent amount of stuff. My top 5 is interesting.
Mine is
A lot of
too.
famous people, a lot of famous things from there. Not of stuff I completely cared about a ton. So I'm interested to see what Tara's list looks like.
I like my list. I think it's good.
Let's hear you start it out.
All right. My number 5 thing related to the state of Ohio are lifesavers candy.
Sorry, you're just really loud right now. And I thought I heard it earlier, and I thought, but then you were quiet. But it's just like really loud. But part of it's because you were far away, and then you were close on it. Let's hear you.
Okay. My number 5 thing related to the state of Ohio is Lifesavers candy.
Lifesavers candy.
Oh my gosh.
You love Lifesavers? Classic Lifesavers?
Classic Lifesavers. Love them. They're nostalgic for me for sure. I remember that somebody would always, when we were at the Mellon family Christmas, somebody would always have like the Lifesavers boxes that like you'd open it up and there'd be like a billion different flavors of Lifesavers, and I always wanted to get that present because I wanted all the Lifesavers. They had the traditional flavor, the buttered rum. Those slapped. Loved those.
Do you like the mint ones and stuff like that?
Oh yeah. Love the peppermints. The peppermint and the winter mint.
It's peppermint?
Peppermint and winter mint.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what they call them?
I'm almost positive.
I believe you. I don't think I've ever noticed. I just figured they're peppermint and
Peppermint.
Interesting.
And
Because
winter.
it's this circle?
Yeah.
That's dumb. Lifesavers. Do you like gummy Lifesavers?
Love gummy Lifesavers. I love all Lifesavers.
I like a gummy Lifesaver. I don't ever eat real Lifesaver. I'm not a big hard candy guy. When I was a kid, I ate hard candy a lot more. As an adult, I'm more of a gummy guy.
Gummy.
Definitely like a gummy Lifesaver. I don't like to. I'm just like, this is not good for my teeth. I don't need to be chewing on this because I'm not the type of person that can just suck a Lifesaver all the way down. I gotta bite it at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the type of crazy person, if they have a thing of Lifesavers and just sucks on them till they're gone? That's a crazy person. You gotta bite it.
Yeah, you suck on it for a little bit and then you crunch it up.
My number 5 thing related to the state of Ohio. What do you mean? Hold on, you dumbass cat! I hate this cat.
You cannot jump up
I
there.
don't hate the cat, but
You're gonna F everything up.
woo!
All right, I'm ready.
I sneezed.
Bless you.
I had to use a towel. I got a little. It wasn't boogers or nothing. It was like, when you sneeze, stuff comes out of your mouth, water, liquid, spit. It's spit, right?
I think so.
How about when a loogie comes out of your mouth when you sneeze out? That's gross.
It's so gross.
My number 5 thing related to the state of Ohio is going to be. My number 5 thing related to the state of Ohio is going to be the Drew Carey opening sequence. The Drew Carey show opening theme song and opening credits. My number 5 thing is going to be the Drew Carey opening credits and theme song because it's a lot of fun. Have you ever seen it, Tara? They're singing, they're dancing to the song.
Dancing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're dancing to the song Cleveland Rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just dancing like maniacs and having a blast. And it's really long. Like there's a super long version. There's like a shorter version they play like before the show, but there's like this super long, couple minute long version of like, it's like the whole song, I want to say. And it's just them like running around and dancing to Cleveland Rocks. Is the song called Cleveland Rocks? I actually don't know.
I think so.
Let me double check. Drew Carey theme song. It is called Cleveland Rocks. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. If you have never seen it, go watch it. It's like they're just having a real good time dancing and singing and running around Cleveland, Ohio. It's a good time. Drew Carey show. Opening theme song. Opening credits. Number 5 thing about the state of Ohio.
My number 4 thing related to the state of Ohio is Luke Perry.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Luke Perry is from Ohio, and I think Luke Perry might have been one of my first crushes ever.
Mm.
As a young girl, I was watching 90210, Beverly Hills 90210, that is, and that's where my love of the bad boy came from.
I call it 90 Deuce
No,
10.
you don't.
I call it 90. I call it 90 Deuce 10.
No, you don't.
I call it 90 Deuce 10.
You know.
I do.
I've never heard you call it 90210.
It's cool. It sounds cool.
No, it's stupid.
Hey, did you watch 90 Deuce 10 last night starring Luke Perry? Finish your talk.
Yeah.
Give me all your Luke Perry talk. Your first crush ever, Lucas Perry. Is he a
Luke
Lucas?
Perry. No, it's Luke. Luke Perry.
For sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up while you talk.
Like I said, he was one of my first crushes ever. Dylan McKay. Rode a motorcycle.
I'm crazy, Tara?
What?
You're right, it ain't Lucas.
What is it?
Coy Luther Perry.
Coy?
The third.
What?
Coy Luther Perry the third. And he's like, you know what I'll go by? Luke. Holy shit.
Is it COY for Coy? Or
yeah.
Wow.
Coy Luther
Perry
the third.
Yeah.
Better known as Luke. Holy shit. Dang, T, you still into him?
Yeah.
Coy Luther?
Coy Luther.
Okay.
Loved
Tell
him.
me more about it. I got caught up in that little masterpiece.
Bad boy. Just loved him in that. And then later in life, he was in what's that show called? Riverdale.
Yeah.
Freaking loved him in that.
You're a Riverdale gal? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Once he died, I stopped watching because I just couldn't do it because I loved him. And then his son's Jack Barry, who's a great wrestler. So he just, I don't know. I love him.
You're not even going to mention 8 Seconds?
Oh my gosh, 8 Seconds.
Or
That
Buffy
is
the Vampire Slayer?
Oh my god. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He was so good in that. What was his name in that?
Coy.
No, it wasn't.
What was his name in it? Let me look for you quick.
I'm trying to think.
He was let's see here. Buffy Summers. Where is it at? I guess I didn't do that. I did this really stupid. I should have is it Pike?
Pike. No. Is it Pike?
Yeah, it's Pike.
Pike, yeah. He was great in Buffy, and then he was Lane in 8 Seconds. I forgot about that movie. That movie is
Say Lane in 8 Seconds?
Lane. L-A-N-E.
Oh, his name's Lane in it.
And Okay Boys, and he's riding bulls.
8 Seconds is an awesome, underrated movie.
It's so good.
Real sad, though.
That's who Sarah's son's named after. Lane.
She named him after a dead character?
No, just they liked the name. They wanted a cowboy name.
Luke Perry. 8 Seconds. Is it? You can only watch it on Tubi, which is like the worst. They have so many fucking commercials on Tubi. It's fucking gross. That's a good one, Tara. Luke Perry. I didn't know. I didn't catch that. I'm going to go with... what am I going to go with? I'm going to go with my number 4 thing from the state of Ohio is going to be Superman. Superman. The creators of Superman were from Ohio. And I believe they created it while living in Ohio. Superman, he kind of set off the superhero movie world, which I don't love superhero movies that much. The new Superman's pretty solid, but the character of Superman, especially OG Superman, Christopher Reeve's Superman, and also the old Superman TV show. Actually, if you see right there above my shoulder, that's a screenshot from the old school Superman from TV, the black and white Superman show. I forget his name. Wasn't his name something like?
Coy Luther.
No, I think he had wasn't his name similar to like Christopher Reeve? Superman TV 19 hold on. 1950s, I want to say. The actor. I just want to know the actor's name. What do you think his name is?
I have no idea.
Terry, you're trash.
I don't even think I know the show.
You didn't watch the old show on like Nick at Night?
I don't think so.
The actor was George Reeves. So you had Christopher Reeve. Christopher Reeve was the one,
Reeves.
and then George Reeves played Superman in the 1950s. So there you have it. There's always like a bomb that he had to like get rid of. He got shot a couple times. I mean, you've heard the old like taller leaps over a bound and one bound, like you know that, right? That's the opening credits to that Superman, like faster than a speeding bullet.
Oh yeah,
like that's the opening credits.
Okay,
that you've heard that, right?
Yes.
That audio. That's the opening credits to that show. But yeah, so I'm gonna go with Superman. Just like I like Superman as a superhero. It's hard. I feel like it's hard to make it. They keep making the same dumb Superman movie. Like let's try something else. Figure it out, you fucking dweebs. This new Superman movie is super overrated. I enjoyed myself mostly, but like people are talking like it's the best thing ever. It's like it's also kind of like corny, but whatever. Superman.
All right. I like it. So you might hate my number 3 because it's like a slash.
Yeah.
My number 3
I do shit like that all
is.
the time.
Huh?
I do shit like that all the time.
My number 3 is LeBron James / Steph Curry. The reason I picked those two
Sure.
in tandem
That's fair.
is because that's what brought me back to watching the NBA. I hadn't
I
watched
think
it
that's
for years.
I think that's a really good way to pick it because I looked at both of those and I didn't really want to pick either of them singularly.
Mm-hmm.
But putting them together is like makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, they brought hype back to the NBA. LeBron lived up to what he was supposed to be, and then Steph came in and just changed the game of basketball in just a different way. And it brought a lot of people back, I think, just because it made it exciting to see these talented guys that kept going head to head in the finals. And
Right.
so that is why
Yeah.
I tandem them up.
Over the last decade and a half, they pretty much have been the NBA. LeBron James and Steph Curry. Obviously, other guys have won championships in that time, but between the two of them, they've won 8 of like 15 championships, somewhere in that range. So,
And they're still both still very good. Like
they're both very good still at an older age.
And they still are the face of the league for a lot of
Yeah, for sure.
people.
Still, as much as they're trying to get other people to be it, like those two just are still it.
Yep.
You know, LeBron's still LeBron, and they're going to talk about LeBron, and LeBron is a freak of nature, and Steph is just changed the way the game is played forever for its detriment, in my opinion. Not his fault. That's what he should have done. That's what he was built. That's what he was made to do.
Right.
But it did fuck the league up. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's a good one. I like that one.
Thank you.
Because I couldn't think of I don't really want to pick LeBron James as my top 5 thing from Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And Steph, I thought about. I'm like, nah, is he really that to me? But together, and what they meant to basketball for the last 2 decades has been pretty good.
Yeah, I probably should have. I should have had them at my number 2, but I accidentally wrote it differently. But that's okay.
My number 3 thing related to the state of Ohio is going to be chewing gum.
Ooh.
Chewing gum. I don't chew gum as much as I used to because it gives me a sore jaw, and it did when I was young too. Because I would just gnaw on that fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
But man, gum, man. When you need a quick breath pick me up, when you just need something to like occupy your brain so you don't eat some snacks.
Mm-hmm.
If you just want a tasty flavor, depending on the gum, instead of candy. I love chewing gum. It's kind of a crazy deal. You just put in this weird thing that's not supposed to be swallowed. It's basically like
you just chew it.
you chew it and then spit it out. And it's kind of a funny thing, but chewing gum, man, I love gum.
I
I
do
love
too.
gum.
Blowing bubbles.
Blowing bubbles, putting too much in your mouth,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Snapping it.
snapping it, put it underneath something. No,
No.
nothing's worth. Spitting it out's fun. Spitting it
Remember
out
a
and
gum
catching it back
bush?
in your mouth. What? Gum bush. Yeah, we had we had a bush outside of our front door when we were kids, and it's where we all would like either you were walking in the house or walking out, and you were done with your piece of gum, you would just spit it in there. And we called it the gum bush, and
Yeah.
like my friends even called it the gum bush, and they would do it too. And then eventually we like tore those bushes down. There was so much gum in there.
Yeah.
There was so much gum in there.
Yeah.
There actually probably should have been more,
Yeah.
but animals probably did stuff with it. But
Yeah.
the gum bush.
My number 2 thing related to the state of Ohio is the movie Little Giants.
I have it at number 2 as well.
It is such a good movie. It. I wish I could watch it more often.
You can. You watch whatever you want, T.
I know, but I don't think
Whenever
there's
you
any,
want.
I don't think there's anywhere to watch it.
On Disney Channel.
It is?
Yeah.
Is it a Disney movie?
Yeah.
It's such a fun concept. It's
Not
just
Disney
like,
Channel, Disney Plus.
yeah, it's such a fun concept of a movie. It's got Devon Sawa, Becky Icebox. I
I could
mean,
be wrong.
it's the
Maybe
it's
it's
the
not a
Giants versus the Cowboys. It's the B team
Maybe-
versus the A team. It's such a good movie.
Yeah, it's just something we grew up on. It's super
We
quotable.
grew
It's a
up
great
on it.
sports movie.
Yes, the annexation of Puerto Rico. It just was such a fun sports movie that I think every kid wanted to be a part of one of those teams.
It's super innocent,
Mm-hmm.
like, but still really fun and funny. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they just, again, we've said this a million times. They don't make movies like this anymore for kids, where it's just like they treat it like a real movie.
Yeah.
It just happens to have kids in it and kids friendly stuff, like playing a sport.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's not like Bad News Bears where it can kind of get a little like
No,
risque. This isn't a risque movie at all.
not at all.
Like,
Sibling rivalry, super fun.
yeah,
Just, I mean, it just starts out so odd. I just love it so much. Small
Yeah, Little
town
Giant-
too, like small town vibes that like you kind of are like, man, what would it have been like to grow up in a small town like that?
we did grow up in a small town like that.
I don't think so. Our town was much
Agreed.
bigger.
I guess we didn't have 2 football teams.
No.
Have one. What about all the kids at other ages? There's just
sorry.
one. That was just one group of kids in that town. Like,
Mm-hmm.
think about it. There's kids at every age playing football. Yeah, Little Giants is legit. It's probably it's one of my top 5 sports movies for sure.
Yeah, it's so
I
cute.
don't know exactly where it is. As far as kids sports movies, it's that, and obviously The Sandlot and everything else is like a whole tier below those 2 movies.
Mm-hmm.
Again, they're both like real movies. I feel
Yeah.
like, where a lot of other sports movies are not quite as good. I mean, they're all actually back then they were all like real movies.
Yeah.
Angels in the Outfield was fun. Rookie of the Year. Yeah, man, it's tough.
I know.
Start making good kids sports movies again, guys. Bring them back.
Mhm. Yeah.
Bring them back.
Do you want to do your number 1?
Sure.
Do you think it's the same?
No, I don't. Actually, I have no idea. I don't think it is. My number 1 thing related to the state of Ohio is Holly Berry.
Oh,
Holly
it's definitely not
Berry. Yeah, why would you have Holly Berry? I mean, come on, Holly Berry. Holly Berry aging like the finest of Italian wines. Holly Berry, I mean, she been hot. She been hot her whole life. And she been hot my whole life. Holly Berry been in, like you talking about crush on Luke Perry. I've had a crush on Holly Berry for 30 years. Probably. That sounds right? What's her first movie come out that I was like, yeah, that's Holly Berry.
Baps?
Holly Berry. IMDb. Holly Berry. IMDb. Let me look it up here. But yeah, Tara, what's your take on Holly while I'm looking her up?
I like her. I don't
It was
know. I feel like since I don't watch that many movies, I don't know a ton of her movies. I liked her in Baps.
Babs is
Uh,
your go-to Halle Berry movie.
I mean, I did like her in it. Um,
So the first thing I probably knew Halle Berry from was, I mean, Jungle Fever is like where she hit the scene, but I didn't see Jungle Fever in 1991. I saw it years later. So the first time I probably really was like Halle Berry's it was, I'm gonna say Flintstones.
mm, she
She,
was great in the
I was like,
Flintstones.
who's this babe?
Yeah,
I was a little kid and I'm like, who's this? I was 10. Yeah, so
yeah.
10. So 31 years I've been all about Halle
That's
Berry. I mean, I went backwards and watched her in like Boomerang and The Last Boy Scout and Jungle Fever, but the first time I probably ever saw her was in the Flintstones, and I was like, oh yeah,
mm-hmm.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. And then, I mean, obviously you got her in Monsters Ball and Swordfish and X-Men as
Storm.
Storm. That's fun. And then I just liked Halle Berry in, as a, like, whenever she'd show up as herself, she was like very charming.
Want to know what's funny about you just named a bunch of movies. The only movies I've seen her in, I think, Baps, Flintstones,
Yeah.
and
Did you see the one
New
where
Year's Eve. New Year's Eve.
Oh, New Year's Eve.
That's all.
Nice. Did you ever see the one where she worked as a 911 operator in the call?
No.
You seen none of the X-Men movies?
No.
You ever seen X-Men?
No.
Like OG X-Men? We
No.
might have to have, we haven't had you watch like a Marvel-y superhero movie in a while. I think X-Men might have to be something you watch.
Okay.
Like the original one you had to watch was, I think, the Hulk or something like that, wasn't it? Because you didn't know who the fucking Hulk was.
No, I've never watched the Hulk. I watched Spider-Man, I think.
Oh yeah, I mean X-Men's really good. It kind of is what set off. You can see Hugh Jackman what he was as when he first showed up on the scene as
Wolverine.
the Wolverine, Mr. Wolverine himself. So yeah, but Halle Berry, I mean, come on, she's fucking still fucking so hot, looking great, looking Halle Berry-ish. She was Catwoman, and it was bad, but she looked hot as Catwoman. Don't get me wrong. What do you got for me?
My number one thing related to the state of Ohio is the NFL.
Tell me about it.
The NFL started in Canton.
Yeah,
That's where
I don't know how I missed that.
yeah, that's where it all started. That's where the Hall of Fame is. That's where the Hall of Fame game parade is. As much as I don't want it to be something that I love so much, I love the NFL. It's
Well, the
easy
game
to
is a beautiful thing.
yeah.
It's a cool game.
It's a very cool game. Is my cat about to jump up?
Yeah, I think so. Boom. Catty, kitty cat.
So yeah, it's
Oh, by the way, listeners, last week was the very first time I put up our pod fully on YouTube, video and all. Video and all on our pod. So if you do want to watch it, you're welcome to. But listening to it's easy. But some people won't. Some people like to pull up the video. Our listeners seem to be fine just doing it the way I myself prefer us not to be on video the whole time. But YouTube won't push it unless it's actually a video. It seems like we actually got more video views on our YouTube video this week than we did the last like 5 weeks combined. So, so there you go. But yeah, the only reason I'm saying is because now the cat is going to be a star. Miyagi's going to be a star.
You're a star.
But yeah, the NFL, Tara.
Yeah.
It's the best.
It's
I
the
don't
best.
know. We need to talk about it. We just talked about it for 36 minutes.
Exactly. With ease. With not even really watching this week's games.
Yeah, we barely watched the games.
But it's great. It's the best.
Honorable mentions for Ohio. I'll start with this almost was on there, and it's like always like stuff cyclical. But Ohio song Ohio. For Dead in Ohio. You know that song? Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. It's a protest song about the Kent State shootings when the National Guard went to Kent State and killed 4 students. Like National Guard just being sent places for protests. Sound familiar? Guys, what the fuck? It's the same shit all the time. That's the one thing I will say. It's like, oh, this is not new.
No.
This is what happens. there's always pieces of shit in power that fuck everything up, and there's always young people that are like, meh. And then a lot of those young people grow up and then they become pieces of shit too. But just heads up.
Truth.
But there you have it. That cat is like stalking you.
Hi,
Honorable mentions for you. I have a ton more, but I just want to mention that one really quick. Like,
guy.
if you never heard that song, Tara, listen to you. If you play it, you'll know it.
Okay. I've got Simone Biles, Guy Fieri, Ed O'Neill, Dan Patrick, Molly Shannon, Ken Griffey Jr., Major League, Draft Day, Howard the Duck, House Arrest, Third Rock from the
Draft Day
Sun.
made your list.
I
The
like
movie's
it.
fucking terrible.
I like it. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Pro
Howard the
Football
Duck takes
Hall of
place
Fame.
in Ohio.
That's what it said. Cornhole. John Glenn and Neil Armstrong, the first astronaut to circle the moon and the first astronaut to walk on the moon. Pop top cans, step ladders, great for short people like me. Heart lung machine,
I didn't catch any of this shit.
motorized wheelchairs, Cheez-Its, and Quaker oatmeal.
Nice. I like a lot of that stuff, Tara.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I did want to mention was you mentioned Steph and LeBron, but there's like a lot of like super like notable famous people like currently famous like Steph, LeBron. But then there's like I Show Speed is like this gigantic streamer who's everywhere all the time on TikTok and YouTube. Travis Kelsey and Jason Kelsey, and then you have like Jake Paul and Logan Paul.
Yeah,
Like, just like people that are really big in like the internet scene. All
making
from
lots of money.
Ohio, making dough on the internet. I had gas mask, traffic light. Did you say that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, traffic lights. I mean, I hate sitting at them, but they are good and useful.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's definitely like you hate sitting at a stoplight, but then when you're at a light place, when you're at an intersection where there's not a light, and you're like, why ain't there a light here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I'm never gonna get my turn going.
Lots of like sports from Cleveland. But like the nice thing about like a lot the Cleveland sports all kind of stink. They never win shit. Or like Ohio, like Cleveland and Cincinnati. Not a lot of winning there.
Except
I
the
got
college team.
Yeah. Wendy's. And then two of Tara's favorite food places, White Castle and Arby's. More Ohio born.
Yuck.
Yeah. Nightmare on Elm Street take place in they're not filmed there, but they do take place in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Major League 1 and 2. Good movies.
Really good movies.
Faculty's a fun one. They're claiming Sloppy Joe's.
I do love a sloppy Joe.
Claiming Sloppy Joe's. You think they really? That's one. I said claiming. I also saw grilled cheese.
Mm.
I saw something claiming grilled cheese and Sloppy Joe's. Those are the type of things where I'm like, I don't know if you can prove that. I don't know if you can prove that.
I forgot Joe Burrow. Do love him.
For sure. Yeah, that was the thing. They've had a lot of athletes over the years.
Yeah. But
none that I really love. I would say there's a point where I liked LeBron more and cared about him more, but he's really started to bother me. Other than that, yeah, like not a lot of like Cleveland. What are they called now? They're not the Indians anymore. What are they called now?
Guardians.
The Guardians. Not a bunch of art. I liked Jim Tomei growing up as a baseball player. I liked, as far as Bengals go, yeah. It's basically, I'm not a bunch of Bengals players. I'm like, that was my guy. I mean, Chad Ochocinco was fun for a while. Cleveland Browns, I don't care about any of them. We don't like
Joe
them.
Thomas.
Oh yeah, Joe Thomas. Yeah, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say this. I think at the end I think we should move Wisconsin to last.
Okay.
We'll do Wisconsin New Year's Eve or New Year's week.
Ooh.
It'll be our last show of the year. That makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So we'll do it that way. Let's keep it moving. Let's move on because we're an hour and 13 in already, Tara. So we got to do this boss one quick.
I know.
So I only wrote down 5.
Okay.
I didn't fuck around. I found my 5 and I moved on. So we're gonna do our top 5. So this is our list of our top 5 best bosses. of all time in TV and movie history. Our top 5 best bosses of all time in TV and movie history, Tara. And I didn't go like cliches. And I made sure they were best. They're a good boss, like not like our favorite bosses. Because let me tell you something, Michael Scott didn't make my list because he's not a good boss.
No.
He's a shitty boss, but he's a funny boss, and you like Michael Scott because it's a fun character. But he's not on your list, right?
No.
So like Michael Scott is not on this list for either of us because he's not really a good boss. He's an not like they'll have moments they try to make you like, oh, like see he's a good boss, and he has moments of where he's a good guy, but he's kind of a shitty boss because he's a fucking dipshit. Like he ruined his he went to his like employees' weddings and like would ruin them. Like that's a bad boss.
Yeah.
But actually, that's not really being a boss. He was maybe just more of a bad friend. Maybe we'll come back to that. Maybe we'll talk about that. Because like sometimes he really went to bat for his employees, which I kind of okay. Michael Scott removed from this. We'll talk. Maybe we'll go into that in depth one of these times. But we're gonna do our top 5 bosses in TV. Top 5 best bosses in TV and movie history. Tara, you want to start this one out?
No, you can.
Why?
I don't feel as strong about mine.
I'm gonna start with so my first boss is gonna be, and again, you gotta have to really think about what a boss is. But my first boss, I'm gonna say that they're a good boss. My number 5 best boss is Vinny Chase and Entourage. Listen, he could be a real turd to his buddies sometimes, but he was technically Turtle's boss. He kind of was all their boss, to be honest. So Vinny Chase, best boss, number 5, because I mean those guys got to live like the best life. He took really good care of his, like he would give him shit, but he took great care of his friends/employees. So I got Vinny Chase as my number 5 best boss of all time. Tara, if you can work Entourage into your list, you fucking do it.
I know.
Am I wrong?
No. Yeah, I mean you're right. He could be kind of a dick, but he
actually should be higher on my list. I didn't mean to put him at 5, but he got him at 5.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
He made those people live the lives that everyone wants to live.
Mm-hmm.
Brought him along
again,
for the ride.
Friend, but also boss.
Yes. Turtle was his driver.
And he kind of let them do whatever they wanted. He would just ask for a couple small things here and there. The couple things he was really specific about, but mostly it's like, hey man, you do this job, you're just going to live the life of luxury.
Yeah. My number 5 boss is Queen Latifah in Beauty Shop.
I know you're a beauty shopper.
I love that movie. So she started her own business after being at a salon that just didn't treat people right. And then she took over a salon and she cared about the people that she worked for. She didn't put any, like there was stressful stuff going on. She didn't put any of that stress on them. She just wanted them, if they had to work hard and they had to be there for the right reasons, but she was going to make sure that she took care of them, kept the lights on. She brought in people who diversified this cat. Can you not? Oh, he's going to fuck shit up. Hey, no. Hey.
He thinks he's a star now.
No. Miyagi.
This fucking cat.
No.
I don't know that I've ever seen the movie Beauty Shop, to be quite honest. I don't think I've seen it.
It's good.
I'm aware of Beauty Shop. I've seen
Cause like
Barbershop.
Did he fuck up my so she bought a salon that was failing and people didn't realize it. She let those people stay. She didn't fire anybody. Some people left on their own accord because like she was like, hey, this is how things yes, we're running things a different way. We want to be successful here. And some people left because of that. But other people stayed.
They're probably getting away with bullshit.
Exactly. So
that's my favorite thing. That's my favorite thing in movies, when someone starts a new thing and like we're gonna do things different. And then the people that are the real problems, that were always the real problem, leave because they can't handle the good stuff.
And she was really talented too, and she brought a new clientele, and it was they were successful, and people were trying to like mess with her, and she just kept like succeeding because that's who she is as a person. Great boss.
There you go. I like it. My number 4 best boss in TV and movie history is going to be Albert Finney playing Ed Masry and Aaron Brockovich.
Ooh.
Listen, as far as I like this kind of boss where someone new comes in and he's kind of being a good boss, like he's hard with her and like pushes her, but then also seeing that she's doing good stuff and kind of goes to bat for her and maybe does things he maybe wouldn't normally do because he's a good boss. He's like, he has her back and he's protecting her, and she doesn't even realize it half the time. Like she gets in his face about a couple times, and he's like, I'm already got your back here. I'm already, I'll pay you the money you want and things like that. And a couple times throughout the movie, she doesn't think he has it back, but he's sometimes employees don't know what their boss is doing to protect them. I've been there when I've been a manager where I'm like, you don't even know that I'm protecting you. Like, right. Like I'm making like, sometimes you're like, they'll get mad at you. And like, I'm like, but you got to have thick skin to be a manager or a boss. And I feel like Ed is that way. Ed's like, he takes some shit from her, but he lets her get away with stuff because he's a good boss. He's like, she's doing something and I'm going to support her and cause I see the value in it. And that's a good boss. I think he's like on my list. He's the most classic good boss on my list where it's like, he's like the boss and he's doing a good job of being the boss.
I like it. I think that's a really good one. My number 4 best boss is Big Tom Callahan from Tommy Boy.
Good one. Fucking good one.
He wasn't in the movie very much. He died very early on. But when Tommy goes in to take over, he realizes how amazing a boss his dad was. He had a well-oiled machine for a company. Everyone had their purpose and everybody loved him and were loyal to him, including all of the customers and his clients. And when he was gone, everything almost fell apart because he was such a big hole that was missing.
Yeah. That's a great one, Tara. That's like really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, he was such a good boss that it sent ripples through the town.
Yes.
When he died.
Like
that the town is this town going to survive?
Yes.
He was so good at being the boss.
He employed like almost the entire town.
Right. And you might say the only thing he did bad was not have like a plan in place.
Exactly.
For when he died.
Exactly. And he had
a
terrible taste in women.
Terrible taste in women. I mean, Bo Derek is attractive, but
yeah.
Listen, no one said. I mean, he was such a busy guy; he didn't really have time to figure out what was going on. It's like, I get it. She looked good in a bathing suit. She's Bo Derek. Come on, she's like Bo Derek has like one of the classic swimming suit scenes of all. That scene, and then obviously in the movie 10, like she's Bo Derek, my man. Yeah, that's a really good one. To the point where the son he was so good at being boss that his son became a great boss. Yeah. Eventually, he eventually got there
because he had it
through osmosis. Because basically, he had to learn the way he figured out how to be boss is how he heard everyone talk about his dad. He's like, okay, my dad was that. I got to be that, and then it works. That's how good he was.
Yep.
That like his employees realized his value so much that they were able to like pass it to his son to make him a good boss. That's a good one, Tara.
Thank you.
I'm going to go with my number 3 boss. My number 3 best boss of all time is going to be Rob Petrie, played by Dick Van Dyke on The Dick Van Dyke Show. Rob is the head writer of the Alan Brady Show. Rob Petrie is the head writer on the Alan Brady Show, played by Dick Van. So Rob Petrie, head writer, Alan Brady Show, and he has Sally and Buddy as his, underneath him. And here's how good of a boss he is. He protects them. Clearly, he protects them from the producer, Mel, because they come in and they just fucking rip on him. They talk so much shit to that motherfucker, and they have no fear of getting fired. He tries, but clearly Rob protects them for years and years.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great boss. He's a good friend. He's Rob Petrie, and he's a really awesome boss.
Another
That's the
goodie.
head writer. Like he's a great middle manager.
Yes, and you need those.
You need that. Someone that can like,
because they're not so like dialed in where it's like they're company guys. It's like they still care about the people that create the company.
Well, you gotta play this fine line where it's like the employees below you, the normies, like the people that aren't, compensated as much as they probably should be, definitely aren't compensated. They like, you gotta keep like, you gotta be able to like talk to them and like help them and like eventually hopefully get them paid more money, and then talk to the people above you too and protect them, but also like keep the people above you happy at the same time. So keep the people above you happy, but also protect the people below you. Like that's hard.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Your goal should be protect those people like that are working hard for you.
Yes.
Like you should be their ally.
Yes. My number 3 best boss is Lorelai Gilmore. That lady you might not like her, Drew, because you don't like
I don't
that
watch the show. I don't like the show, but I don't know if I like her or not as a boss. I don't even know what she did. I just figured she just walked around town all day talking to people.
No, she ran an inn, and then she also then she opened her own inn. And when she ran the inn, she was a doer. She was a single mom, and she just got shit done. And she made this inn super successful, brought her friends in, lifted them up. And then when she opened her own inn, some of the people were worried because they're like, you're just dropping us. And she's like, no, you're coming with me. Like, because the other inn got sold and then she opened her own, and they're like, no, you're going to be my right hand man. And she was constantly like bringing people along for the ride, making sure that she was giving great customer service. Her inn was always had cool shit going on. She was like innovative with stuff. She had a great chef, like great boss.
Now I know.
Mm-hmm.
Never seen it, so I can't really weigh in.
I know.
Was never like a show I was into, but I didn't even know she was a boss. I just thought the show was about her. I didn't know that they showed her at work. I just thought it was here's like me and my daughter on our way to school. Here's me and my daughter after school. We don't show the middle day.
Nope. She worked.
My number 2 boss of all time. Now this is going to be a slasher. My number 2 best boss of all time. It's 2 bosses from the same show. Ted Lasso. Sudeikis as Ted Lasso. I mean, a coach is a boss.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't pick it. Not all coaches are bosses, but when it's professional teams, the coach is the boss because everyone's getting paid. So I have Ted Lasso as a great boss, but I also have Hannah Weddington. How do you say her last name?
I only watched one season.
Rebecca. Anyway, Rebecca is a great boss above it. So she is a great boss to Ted Lasso and lets him do what he wants to do, lets him do his thing. They have a really good chemistry and they have a really good friendship, and she's a really great boss as the owner of the team. But then Ted Lasso, because his boss is a good boss, allows him to be a good boss and to motivate his players and his fellow coaches. So two of the best bosses are on the same TV show. Wenningham is a great boss, and Ted Lasso, Sudeikis is a great boss.
Yeah.
Just so you know, since you've never watched the show, which is crazy to me. You've watched one episode?
I watched some of the first season. I don't have Apple TV on my
Mom and Dad have Apple TV.
My number 2 best boss is Mr. McMillan from Big.
Oh, good one.
So
really good one.
For one, he recognizes what his company needs. He met this grown up who was hanging out at a toy store, and he's like, wait, don't you work for me? Let's get you where you really need to be because you understand toys. So he knew. He was like, I don't really know you. I don't know what your qualifications are, but you're gonna be in toy development. What I also really liked about him is he had kiss asses in his group, and he didn't like that shit. He was like, no. Like, I can tell you're trying to be a kiss ass, and like, let's let Josh cook. Let's see what he's got to say. And I just think he's a good boss. He sees talent. He knows talent.
He does. He knows talent. He's the opposite. So it's funny. I thought he's the opposite of Billy Madison's dad. Billy Madison's dad, bad boss.
Yes.
Hey, I have these employees that have been working for me years. I'm just going to give this company to my kid to run.
Yeah.
That's a bad boss.
That is.
That's a Nepo boss. You're a bad boss.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like those are two opposite sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That makes any sense?
And
like,
he was out there.
I think Eric's a really good employee. And I think the guy that works for Big, the guy that's the dick, the guy that works for Big. What's his name in the movie?
Mr. McMillan? Josh?
The guy that sucks up to him is a bad employee.
Yeah.
He's a turd.
He is a
Those
turd.
two are opposite sides of the coin as well.
Well, and Mr. McMillan really cares too, because again, he's like out kind of checking to see what people are playing with, and is doing his own thing. He runs his company, and he's not just relying on what other people say. It's like he wants to understand and be a part of it and make it a successful company.
Right. He's like, I don't think this will be your number one. Is your number one a woman?
No.
Okay. I just don't want to say just in case, but I feel it's that same sort of boss as like what's her name? Anne Hathaway in The Intern.
Yeah.
Like
she was
hands-on. She was a good boss.
She was an honorable mention for me.
They almost made her like seem like she was. I'm like, she's kind of a good boss.
She's
like
a very good boss.
She's a good boss. Like, but
when
they like the points where they act like she's scary. I'm like, she's never scary in that movie. No. I was so confused. That's the only part of the movie I didn't like. I'm like, why are people scared of her? She never raised her voice ever. And then when she wasn't feeling De Niro as her driver, she just texted the other guy to like, hey, I'm not really vibing on this guy. Let's get him out of here as this thing. That was as bad as it got.
Yeah.
Like, she never got mad or anything. It didn't make any sense that her assistant was like afraid of her.
And it was
that part was the only part that made no sense to me.
And she had like a right to feel anxious because they were trying to sell her company, and she didn't want to do that. She wanted it to stay true to what it was, and she knew if someone else took it over, it wasn't going to be what she wanted it to be.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
My number one best boss of all time. Tara, my number one best boss of all time is the boss of bosses in America. He's called the President of the United States. And who's the President of the United States I'm talking about? His name's Bill Pullman, and he plays Thomas Whitmore in a little movie called Independence Day. Now, this is a boss. He ain't just out there being a figurehead as the president, as the boss of the nation. Nah, he gets in a jet and fights the goddamn aliens. That's a boss. He does a big old speech right before the world might end. He's like, nah, I'm gonna fly a jet. I'm the best boss that's ever existed in TV and movies. I'm Bill Pullman. I am Independence Day.
Yeah.
Top that shit.
I mean, that's a really, 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 really good one. It's much better than mine. That's good.
That's a top boss.
Because you're right. He's the boss of the USA, and he puts his money where his mouth is, and he freaking goes to like save, because he cares so much about the American people. He's gonna fight the aliens. He's not gonna send in the National Guard to fight them. He's not
gonna send everyone else to go do a job that he's not gonna go fight a bunch of aliens with the National Guard. He's going to fight a bunch of aliens himself in a jet. Nailed that one.
Nailed it.
Good job, T. Let's hear yours. You're not so confident about it after my little dude, but sell it. But guess what? Sell it hard, and I'll move on. Just sell it. Come in as strong as I did.
So
it's your number one boss of all time. You better be passionate about it.
I do. I love it. And it's kind of a newer watch for me, but he's such a good boss. And I really love this show, and it is Raymond Holt and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. he has to manage all of these characters, and he has to figure out how to handle them in their own special way. Again, he's someone that's going to lift them up. He's not going to outright be like, "Hey, I got you. You like this is what I'm doing for you," but he's going to push you. He's going to make sure he's writing letters of recommendation for you. He's going to make you feel confident in making decisions. And then again, he has all these characters that he's dealing with that he has to try to manage and manage their idiosyncrasies, and he's perfect. He's perfect.
Yeah. He's a great boss.
He's a great boss.
He is a great boss. He gets dirty.
Yes.
He gets down and dirty. He gets in the muck with his employees, but he also has their back at all times, to the point where he has their back so much that he does things he doesn't want. Like, he takes positions he doesn't want to take. He loses his job because he protects his friends and employees.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a great pick. I agree. That was it's a bump. It's sad that he died in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they rebooted it, I would take definitely more Holt in my life, because he was an amazing character.
And his relationship with all of them, they were also like special and different.
Yeah, he had a different relationship with every one of his employees.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great pick. That's as a classic boss pick.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Did he save the Earth? No, but he is a good guy, which is to me more important.
Mm-hmm.
That's more important, and I think that's why it always freaks me out so much that people like Donald Trump, because he's not a good guy.
No.
And I never thought he was a good guy pre-running for president. That's why it was always so weird to me that he had any traction, and now he's clearly not a good guy.
No.
He just is not a good guy. In no aspect of any way, shape, or form.
He has no loyalty to anybody. That's for damn sure.
I'd rather be a good guy. Like, even if he's killing it as president, I would rather him be a good guy.
Yeah.
I just would. But he's not doing either, so.
No. Think about all the people who gave up their dignity and career for that man, and he just don't care about you. All
right, we got to get going here.
Oh yeah, I've got a couple honorables.
Give them to me
while I
fast.
Olivia Benson, SVU, Law and Order SVU. Miranda Bailey from why did I not write it down? Why can't I think of what it's called? Grey's Anatomy. I said Michael Scott. I said Horatio Crane from CSI Miami. I've been on a real kick with that show lately. Love him.
Michael Scott's a little too flawed for me.
I know he is. Willy Wonka, we talked about him last week. Gru from Despicable Me. Rufio from Hook. I know he's not technically a boss, but he takes care of those lost boys when Pete comes back. And he's like, "You're not the Peter we knew. Like, I'm protecting these guys." And then once Peter showed that he was Peter again, then he could trust him and work with him. Woody from Toy Story. He kind of was a dick too, though, at times. So,
is he really a boss?
He's a boss of all the toys. He makes sure that.
I think you're confusing leader with boss a little bit. To me, a boss has to be job, it has to be a job.
Well, I think Rufio was the leader. You're right.
And also
Woody. He was the sheriff. He was the sheriff.
Yeah, we ain't getting paid for it. He ain't getting paid for it.
Getting
paid for it. I like it. Good list. Moving on. Really, we have one email and we're getting the fuck out of here. It's getting late.
Yeah, it is.
Hour 38 already. MELLONfights twins. This is from our mom. Had a fun weekend celebrating Tara's 40th, fun family dinner, and then a gang of folks on Sunday. The party, fun, happy 40th. Once again, cutie girl. She didn't mention mini golf. Just the three of us. Top 5 TV bosses in TV or movies. Bobby Axelrod on Billions. Damian Lewis. Ruthless, but cared about his people mostly. He's a billionaire, so I can't put him as the best. He's kind of an asshole. He's a billionaire asshole. So can't give you that one, Mom. Sorry. He actually only was a good boss if his employees were making him millions and millions of dollars. So 0 for 1. Ed Masry, great pick. Aaron Brockovich, Albert Finney, hires single mom. Julia Roberts as a Falkirk out of compassion and pity. You know the rest. It's a good one. I agree with you on that one. James Dillard Dutton, Tim McGraw in 1883. What a leader. Never watched it, so I can't really weigh in on that. Leslie Knope was one that makes a lot of sense. She is a great boss. She is not Michael Scott. She actually is a good boss. I did see that one, but I didn't pick it. Andy Taylor Griffith, great one. Dang, good man. I think I like that better than than my Dick Van Dyke. But Andy Griffith as the sheriff. What would Barney have done without him? He lets Barney learn and fail and doesn't just, like, I got to fire because you fail. It's like, no, grow from it. Yep. That's a great pick, Andy Taylor. Top 5 most remarkable things about the state of Ohio. We might have to change it to that the rest of the way. I keep forgetting. Top 5 most remarkable things about the state of Ohio. Lifesavers candy was invented in Ohio. Childhood memory, especially the multi-fruit flavored roll. To me, when I think of Lifesaver, I just think of that. To me, that Lifesavers, I don't know if it's the original, but the fruit flavors, that is to me.
Lifesavers, yes.
Had to come up with something besides chocolate, it says. Pro Football Hall of Fame, Canton, Ohio. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio. Ohio gave America its first hot dog in 1900. Is that true? Don't love hot dogs, but love how they play sports. Because I feel like Nathan's Hot Dogs claims it too. Don't love hot dogs, but love how they play into sports, fairs, etc. American tradition, but really only mustard. Really? She only puts mustard on a hot dog?
No.
I don't buy that. I don't think she puts any mustard on it.
I would say she just puts ketchup.
Yeah, what are we talking about? I'm a little confused. WKRP in Cincinnati TV sitcom, which I'm familiar with. I never watched it really, though. Looking forward to watching NFL predictions unfold or crash. Okay, lady. And your picks of the week. Good luck on that. Love you. Have a Tuesday. Tara, she's right.
She's right.
She is right. We don't have a list for next week. Shit, next week is Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Do you want to do a list or do you want to watch X-Men?
I'm going to be out of town all weekend, so maybe a list.
All weekend?
Yeah.
What about during the week?
I work all week and have to study. This girl got to get studying.
Holidays. We need a list for next week then.
How about
September to remember. September holidays. Today. What's today's date?
The 9th?
Today's the 9th already?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. Emergency Service Day, Independence Day of Tajikistan. I can't say words. Sudoku Day, National Ants on a Log Day. I feel like we did something about that last year about how shitty snacks people bring to your house.
Mm-hmm.
National Schnitzel Day. Wait, I should look at next week. What am I doing? I like to do something for that day. We're going to try to record probably on Sunday if I had to get. Where are you going to be next week?
I'm going to be at Grandma's.
Until when?
Sunday.
On this national holiday thing, they have, for some reason, they have Deshaun Watson's birthday.
Ugh.
Get the fuck out of here. Why you put that on there? What were you saying? When are you going to be back?
Sunday.
Okay. So we can record Sunday night if we need to.
Yep.
How about let's go with I don't know. National Sober Day, National Rosa Tequila Day, National Food is Medicine Day, National Eat a Hoagie Day, National Cream Filled Donut Day, National Coloring Day. Any of that grabbing you?
What about something like
National Cheese Toast Day? It looks like a grilled cheese, so they're calling it National Cheese Toast Day. That's not what it's called.
Not a thing. What about something that's like because you said something about
spit it out. We were at hour 43. Spit it out.
Eating soup or something. Is that what was it?
Eating soup.
Something about I don't know, but I was thinking like we could do something like when you're sick, like the best remedies. I don't know. I had something, but I didn't know. I didn't
eating soup. What did I talk about soup?
I don't know.
What did I talk about soup?
I don't know. You said something. What was like the second one you said?
I don't know. I said a million things. It's Andrew Lincoln's birthday. They're telling me about. It's funny whose birthdays are. Amy Winehouse's birthday. How about dead people?
Dead people.
Top 5 people that have died.
What about
We want them back. Besides Commissioner Holt. How about what? Tommy Lee Jones's birthday. Tom Hardy's birthday next week. Prince Harry's birthday next week. Lee Felix's birthday next week.
Who's that?
Agatha Christie's birthday next week. I'm just naming shit, T. National Jeans for Jeans Day. I don't know what that means. What are you looking up? How is there going to be something in there that helps you?
I feel like I wrote some stuff down a while back.
We definitely have some more that we want to do. You know what we could do? We could do our top 5. It's National Dare Day.
Ooh.
Dare Drug Abuse Resistance Education Day. Should we both pick our top 5? What's that called? What's that called?
Acronym?
Yeah. Should we do our top 5 acronyms?
Sure.
Our top 5 favorite acronyms. So top 5 things about the state of Oklahoma and top 5 acronyms. But also, we might not need 5 lists because we're an hour 45 in this fucker. Maybe we'll be close faster next week when it comes to football. We just will have to be. All right, everybody. All right, not everybody. Hey, Tara.
Hey, Drew.
Stay dry.
Stay dry.
Or no, stay wet.
Stay very wet.
We say stay wet, right?
We say stay wet.
Stay wet. We used to say stay dry. I think we changed it.
We changed it because it's better to be wet. Stay wet.
Tara, stay wet.
Wet.
And have a Tuesday.
Have a Tuesday.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Melon fights.
Fights.